Well, I think the market clearly, the market is quite cheap. The market is depressed enough. Investors are pessimistic enough. So, I think we may see a floor here. But on the other hand, if for the market to really sustainably, I think we still need a lot more clear signal from Beijing to pledge for a lot more aggressive policy easing to backstop the growth downturn. Other than that, I doubt the market can rally on a sustainable basis.
So, in your mind, then that would suggest that enough hasn't been done, because I would also make that argument that if we're looking at how the markets have been tracking over the course of all of these raft of stimulus measures that have already been adopted, it doesn't come back to what the key issue was. If we're just talking about the equity markets at the very least, that long-only money has dissipated. So this doesn't necessarily replace that. So what do you think people need to see, or what do you think needs to be done for people to believe, be it pension funds and the like, to come back?
Right. So yeah, absolutely. I think that's the critical issue, right? So, what are the key issues people are concerned about? Cyclically, we know the Chinese economy has been very sluggish, and the government has refused to issue very strong stimulus to help the economy. And structurally, the policy flip-flop Beijing has done over the past couple of years has damaged confidence. So, they're experiencing a confidence crisis. So I think, the government really should address both issues. Cyclically, they should signal, make a very firm commitment to help the economy to recover. And on the other hand, they need to make sure that the policy uncertainty will disappear. The policy environment will be more predictable. The country will be more pro growth. Will be on this kind of liberal pro market reform path. So I think the government really needs to send very strong signals on both ends. So I think what I will monitor will be really what Beijing will target. What's Beijing's GDP target for the year? For example, if they really want to achieve 5% GDP growth, then I think that will send a very strong signal to the market, because I doubt without strong stimulus this year, the Chinese economy is able to grow 5%. So that will necessitate very strong dose of stimulus both from monetary front and fiscal front.